great to see you today.
Thanks for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. So tell me a little bit about how you stay so healthy.
I think there's a few important things when you're trying to stay healthy, especially with teens. You have so many after-school activities to do, things to balance out in your life. So I think especially during school, one of the important things to do is bring your lunch, or even if you're at work, to bring your lunch. You have healthy food so you don't stray to other choices. And another thing great to have is snacks that you bring that are healthy and good to eat for you, so you don't grab those other things from vending machines or things like that. Also is having a bottle of water. That's really good to have. You always have something to stay hydrated with, and you can always have that as a drink.
That is a great tip. Dehydration is definitely a problem, especially in the summer where we sweat a lot. So
right. You don't want to wait till you're thirsty to drink water. You want to be having it a little bit throughout the day.
Yes, that is great advice. Now let's talk a little bit about food. You mentioned taking your lunch with you to school. And I know some people pack lunches for their work days.
Right.
What kinds of things would you put in that lunch?
So a few important things I try to do is include like at least one veggie, at least one fruit, so that way you have the water content in it and also the great nutrition from those two things. And it's easy to snack on, especially if you're going, an active lunch. I guess you could say you're trying to work and you're trying to do schoolwork. At the same time, you have something to snack on while you're doing your things.
And what about nuts? Do you take nuts as a snack?
Yeah, definitely. Especially when I'm having the fruit, you want to balance it out with something else. So nut butters or nuts are a great thing to have as an addition to your fruit.
That sounds great. So it sounds like you stay pretty well fueled throughout your day. Now, you look great, so tell me a little bit about what you do to stay in shape.
Yeah, so especially if you don't have a sport that you have to keep you, to make sure you do those things, you're accountable. I have a gym class that I take during the school day, so I make sure I do that. But if you're not in school, you can make sure you have a gym class maybe you go to, and it keeps you accountable because you have it scheduled in.
Right. So for adults, that would be the equivalent of maybe taking a class at their local health club.
Yeah, and pick something you enjoy. I did some net sports. I really like that, and it's just more of a fun thing, and I look forward to it. Break in my day. So I think that's really important to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I heard you play tennis.
Yeah, I do. I wonder where I get that from. So during the summer, I play tennis. I have a tennis coach right now, and that kind of makes me get up in the morning to go do that. But also, I really enjoy it. So I'm having fun. I'm improving my technique, and I'm staying active.
So we'll see you on the courts.
Right. Maybe me at Wimbledon.
Well, thanks for sharing those great tips.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.